Hey y'all, cooking, cutting up, keeping it real. Let me grab my apron. Pumpkin rolls, y'all. Pumpkin rolls. Pumpkin rolls. These are definitely not a Weight Watcher friendly dessert, just so you know, if that's why you're watching the vlog. They definitely are not, okay? What we're gonna do is, and I'll take a picture of the recipe and post it. Don't be intimidated by the steps in this, but you do need to follow this one tooth and nail and do the exact measurements or it will not turn out right. Okay, I think I have all my ingredients up. Okay, 3 eggs. We're gonna beat these eggs on high, and I'm gonna talk louder for y'all, for 5 minutes. They need to be frothy. Now while that is mixing, I am going to squeeze my 1 teaspoon of lemon juice . I'm gonna actually put into this glass measure thing. I'm going to put my pumpkin, which is 2/3 of a can of pumpkin. Two-thirds cup canned pumpkin, okay? If you happen to be lucky enough to have fresh pumpkin, use it. But if not, this is the next best alternative. Lord, I can't even see. Alright, 2/3 cup of pumpkin. Back here I've got my jelly roll pan. I hope y'all can hear me. And I'm going to line that with a piece of parchment paper. If you don't have parchment paper, you will need to grease and lightly flour your pan. I'm looking for my sister already. Okay. 5 minutes, okay? It's around about that, okay? And it's looking frothy. I'm gonna add 1 cup of granulated white sugar. Slowly. Can y'all see? Yeah, okay. So 3 eggs on high, 5 minutes. Add your sugar, 1 cup. And then you're gonna stir in your pumpkin and your lemon juice. So let's do our lemon juice. I found some Meyer lemon last night at the Harris Teeter. You know, I told y'all I don't go there much, and I really don't, but after we ate dinner, my mom and I had a couple things to get, and Harris Teeter was the closest one by. So 1 teaspoon of lemon.
Let's see, 1 teaspoon of lemon. Oh, that's into your pumpkin. Sorry, guys. That's in your pumpkin, okay? And then, into a bowl, you're going to sift your dry ingredients. Which are 3/4 cup of plain flour. Yeah, this is my mama singing. My 3/4 cup is dirty. Okay, so I'm going to do 1/4 cup and a 1/2 cup. That makes 3/4 cup. Woo, if Miss Wallace is watching, she'll be impressed I could do that math in my head. But look, Miss Wallace, that's applicable. That other stuff in algebra, it was hard to grasp because it ain't applicable. Measurements are applicable. Fractions are applicable. I'm just saying. Okay, to the 3/4 cup of all-purpose plain flour, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, ground cinnamon. Two teaspoons of ground cinnamon, y'all. Okay, come on. Listen, I don't make this for just anybody because it is kind of a pain in the rear end. Not pain in the rear end, but it's a involved kind of recipe. Not a dumb recipe. 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. One teaspoon of ginger. Not Skipper, not Maryland, but ginger. And not Gilligan. Okay, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. My needs. 1/2 teaspoon of salt, y'all. Okay, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. Nut bush. Nutmeg, nutmeg, nutmeg. 1/2 teaspoon. Again, I'll post a picture of the recipe, y'all. Don't panic. Okay. Is that all? Cinnamon. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. I'm going to sift that. And then set your sifter to the side because you're going to use it again to sift powdered sugar in a minute. Okay, let's set that aside. Okay, now add sugar, stir in pumpkin, and then fold into dry ingredients. Okay, stir in pumpkin and lemon juice. I'm gonna just give this a quick zhuzh. Look, Facebook probably won't kick me off for listening to my mama, will they? I have permission. I have no rights to it, but she does. I'm just saying. All right, let's incorporate that in. And then let's take it off of the mixer. The rest you're gonna stir in. Let me move this mixer. People ask me all the time about the cupcakes on my mixer. I bought those stickers online on Amazon actually and stuck them on there because I saw the Pioneer lady had that and I thought it was so cool. Okay, we're gonna fold in the dry ingredients, y'all. Pumpkin roll is one of those things you really got to concentrate on. Like, I've been on the phone with Winifred before and forgotten stuff, and yeah, don't get on the phone. Okay, so you just want to fold this in, okay? This is probably my favorite song that my mama sings. I might sing along. She'd be so proud. Yeah, yeah, okay. Now, let's not get sideways. For on my side. Into the jelly roll pan. Now, your oven should be preheated to 375 degrees. I had it on 400. Let me drop it back. Let me drop it down. I would drop it down for y'all, but my knee, you know, if you want to do that right now. Maybe after surgery. Okay, we're going to spread this evenly into the parchment paper lined jelly roll pan. We're going to put this into the oven at 375. But before we put it into the oven, we're going to sprinkle it with pecans or walnuts, and you don't have to do either. You could do both. This is a real pretty dessert too. Makes great gifts. Just my opinion. You want to spread this out as evenly as possible and get it to the corners so that it's evenly dispersed so that it cooks evenly, okay? My mama used to make 10 or 12 of these at Christmas and give them away. It's one of my father-in-law's favorites as well. My family likes anything with pumpkin in it. We pumpkin eating people. Grain-fed, corn-fed, pumpkin loving. Kid raising, tractor driving. Seeding, feeding the world. Okay. Now, let me get my hands a wash. Now, here is where you want to sprinkle. It calls for 1 cup of chopped walnuts. But I'm going to use pecans. I'm a pecan girl. That looks to be about 1 cup, so we're going to use it. Sprinkle them on top of this before you stick it in the oven. Because what you're going to do is you're going to pull this out and dump it onto a. Well, I'll show you. I'll show you. Don't panic. Okay, into the 375-degree oven. Let's see, for 12 to 15 minutes. I'm going to split it in the middle and do 13 minutes. Now, meanwhile, grab a clean towel, like a clean kitchen towel, and this kind works great, the flour sack. Love these. This is the kind I'm going to be putting out. It just happens to have pumpkin on it. Who knew? Okay, you're going to lay this out, and in the shape of your jelly roll pan, you're going to take some powdered sugar and sift it on the surface just a little bit, a couple tablespoons. Let me get this out of the way, and then I'm going to dip some strawberries in some chocolate, which I've never done. They had some pretty strawberries at the Harris Tweeter last night. Okay, so we're going to let that bake. I'll come back to you and show you what I'm doing. I'll come back to you in the next segment and mix up the filling. No, I won't. No, I won't. I'll come back to you and show you how to dump it out, roll it up, and let it cool. Then I'll come back to you again and show you the filling, okay? And then we'll roll it up and stick it in the fridge. But that is my mama's pumpkin roll. It is delicious, hands down. So if you know somebody that loves pumpkin, you should try this. Love it. All right, guys, I'm out. Make it a great day. I'll be back with you in a little bit. See y'all. Hey, y'all, I'm back. Cooking, cutting up, keeping it real pumpkin roll. This is the second step. It's done, okay? Now, while it's still warm, and this is another reason I love using parchment paper. Very carefully, you want to lift this out. Put it right parallel with your powdered sugar towel. And then you are going to turn this over, however you choose to do so, onto that sugar. Find you a corner. You know what? I'm gonna let this cool a little bit. Anyway, oh wait a minute, here it goes. Can y'all see that? Okay. I don't want it to tear up so bad. This is going to be the inside of it anyway. If it's hot like this, just go slow. Pass is over. And there you go. Toss this. Now, this is where you want to roll this up. I just turn my ends in so that the sugar doesn't go everywhere. And if it falls apart a little bit, just piece it back together before you do this next step, okay? And what you want to do is you want to roll this up into this. I roll mine this way. You can roll it the other way if you choose. Doesn't this look fancy? Now, I'm going to leave that as it is and let it completely cool, just like that. And then when I come back to you, I will show you the icing, the filling, I should call it, and okay, that's supposed to be a dot. Y'all know. Anyway, I'm gonna let this cool completely, and then I'll come back to you and show you how we fill it. Okay, pumpkin roll, my mama's pumpkin roll. That's what I'm doing today. Y'all take care. Also, while I'm thinking about it, these pumpkin rolls freeze beautifully. So if you want to make them ahead, even 3 months ahead, I've made them 3 months ahead. Put them, you're going to completely finish them with the filling and everything, and then you're going to wrap it tightly and seal it very well with heavy duty tinfoil, or put it into a freezer bag. Okay? Anyway, that's how I do mine. All right, talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye. Hey y'all, I'm back. I am super excited. Just got the call that the cookbooks are ready. So I want to ice this first before I take off and show y'all how to do that. The filling for this is simply 1/4 cup of margarine. I'm going to soften mine in the microwave because I actually forgot to lay that out. 1/4 cup of margarine, and I posted the recipe for the pumpkin roll. Hey, Teresa. To that, I'm going to add, it calls for 6 ounces of cream cheese, but hey, look. Well, I might just do the 6 because I might save that other 2, for my charcuterie board. I think I will. Okay, so 6 ounces cream cheese, and mine is at room temperature. You know what? I'm gonna put this in a little bowl for the charcuterie and put some of my green pepper jelly over it. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, we're gonna mix. Well, we were gonna mix. We can get it out the package. We're gonna mix six ounces of cream cheese and 1/4 cup of softened margarine. Let me get all that out. Okay, let me wash this off with my hands, y'all. My hands are so dry this time of year, I can't hardly stand it. I carry lotion with me everywhere I go, everywhere. Okay, into that, I'm gonna add the 1/4 cup of softened margarine. And then I'm gonna come home and get off my feet. Keep putting off that closet cleansing thing. Anyway, it'll get done. Okay, now to that, I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. People ask me all the time where I get this. I get this on Amazon. You know what? Do I have any vanilla bean paste? Hold on. No, I don't. I think I ordered some. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to use vanilla extract, like I said, in the first place. 1 teaspoon. And to this, I'm going to add 1 cup of powdered sugar. Okay, while that mixes, I'm gonna grab my, let's see, am I gonna do this on a platter? I don't know yet, so I'm gonna wrap it up in tinfoil. Actually, I'm gonna use wax paper first. And let it lay on that, and then I'm gonna put the tinfoil over the top of it. Around it to put it in the fridge before I leave. Okay, anyway. Let me get all that good sugar down in there. I'm going to add just a smidgen more sugar, smidgen like 2 tablespoons. I think it was a little thinner because the butter was melted. I'm freezing up. Am I freezing up to everybody? Oh, thank you, April. I found this years ago, a couple years ago. At Elegant Relic in Mebane, and I wear it year round. And you know, it just gives you that little bit of, you know, it gives you that little bit of coverage when you're a little self-conscious about your love handles or your busted can of biscuits. You know. Okay, let me set that to the side. Now, let me get this to where y'all can see. Can you see that? Let's go down a little bit. Okay, now very carefully, I'm gonna unroll my pumpkin roll. And it's completely cooled. This just lets it cool rolled up so that when you roll it back up, it has that shape already and the cake doesn't crack, okay? This does not have to be real neat. You just slap it in there. Slap it. Okay, then you want to spread this out. Get to every corner. This looks really pretty after it's sliced, y'all. Oh, I hate to have to lick my finger. Not. Okay. Now, we are going to roll this back up very carefully. You kind of have to pull it away from this towel. Now, without making a huge mess, I hope. Should not have put my jewelry on. I really was headed out the door and then I saw this sitting here and I was like, oh, I need to ice that. Okay, I'm gonna wrap mine like so. There you have it. Boom. My mama's pumpkin roll for Trey and Casey. Okay, so look, y'all. Yeah, fat-free and calories-free for sure. I'm gonna wrap this up in heavy foil and stick it in the fridge. And then it'll be nice and firm when I get ready to cut it on Sunday. And I take it to Trey and Casey. I'm gonna do it once this way so the ends will be nice and secure. There you have it. All right, guys, have a great, great day. I'm headed to get cookbooks so I can start packing and shipping those to you that ordered them. It's the second batch, and I appreciate it so much. I'm so flattered. I truly am. Y'all make it a great day, and we'll see you when we see you. Bye.